Hello my fellow stars, it's Vintrix here with another Minecraft video, and today we're back looking at my old worlds. It is in the middle of the afternoon, so there's a lot of activity. I decided to record this a little bit later so that my voice is much better and that my brain is more functioning than after I wake up, so I don't have like rusty voice or anything. So I'm going to be continuing looking at the worlds and explaining as best I can of what this world was to me and why I built it and all that stuff. So you guys really enjoyed the last one. I very much appreciate you guys enjoyed the last one, that you guys want to see more. So here is your next episode of looking at my old world. So we're gonna go right where we left the preview off, which is Battle Arena. That's what this world was called. So here you guys go. You guys get to finally see the whole thing other than what I just showed you. So this is my Battle Arena world, and what it is of course what's called. It's pretty much just a battle arena where people could just play. Like, this is actually probably going to be one of the maps I put up for download or played it with friends. I don't know which one I was deciding, but this is like the sleeping room before command blocks came out. You always had to sleep the night away and set your checkpoint just like this. So, it was before command blocks and just before any of that stuff came out to make it easier to set your checkpoint. So beds were needed. And this is just during that time. So then what you have here is you have the Eats Cafe right here, which is very interesting because it's actually eating place. We're not going to explore that yet because I know we have an area that actually advertises it back in the arena here. You guys will get to see even more of that. But first, I want to start off is the actual armory. Because this is the armory where you grab your armor and you start going up. So what this was, it was a rank up. So you go up floor by floor by floor, which is why this is like the tallest building here. So it says, welcome to the armory. Please go by ranks and fight until armor breaks. Then go up to ranks by going to the next room. So each time you break your armor in that, or I guess technically you could win a fight too, other than just break armor. Then you get the rank up to the next rank, which this is rank 1 beginner. Which beginner was just all leather, of course, like not the best armor, and a nice sword. So pretty much all this just goes ranked up. The next armor would be gold, and the same setup, and then finally chain, and then iron, and then diamond all the way at the top. So once you get the diamond level, it says, congrats, you reached the last level. You are allowed to repair your armor. Not armory. Blacksmith repair. I couldn't even fit the R in the sign, so I guess I just made the sign with the R on it. That's funny. But yeah, after you defeat through all that stuff, you could finally just change into this armor right here. So then, the next building we're going to look at, before we go to the arena, is we're going to look at the blacksmith area and see what I did here. So this is, welcome to blacksmith repair, which is where you repair all the stuff that you wanted. So we got a bunch of anvils here. Even if I was to renew this map, it would probably have like way more anvils than just this, because this just wouldn't be enough. That wouldn't be enough anvil, so. And about all these diamonds in each chest, I actually had to manually place them. Before the scroll, click, and drag to get all the way more diamonds, I had to manually just grab a whole inventory full every time of these and just put them down, other than what we have nowadays. So, sword broke during fight, it's okay, come here and make another sword. And just like in the last room, I don't really understand what my liking about this carpet was together. But the me nowadays, just, those are not good colors together. Maybe wool used to look a little bit different to me back then, I don't know. But to me, I'm not a fan of the carpet in here anymore. So here is the sticks chest and the diamond chest, and I believe there's ones at this side too, and then you craft a new sword. And now we're finally heading to the battle arena, which is over here. So this also assigns that says stuff. Welcome to the fighting arena. You can fight or watch your friends fight. So yes, this was gonna be like a multiplayer thing. This is when I got into PvP big time in Minecraft. Like once I joined the server and started PvPing, I kind of got attached to PvP, and I kind of wanted to create my own PvP thing. So if I open a LAN world with friends, or I guess someone, I could play with them and we could go in this world and we could PvP if we want. So that's pretty much what this was. I don't think I was ever planning on putting it up for download. Probably not. But it's, probably not. Go forward if you're fighting. So if you're fighting, you go forward into the arena with your competitor. And the best thing I think you would do is you would stand at each corner of the actual arena, or just stand across from each other probably. Then if you have friends, like extra people who aren't there to fight, they could go up and they could go up in here and watch from the top area. So this is pretty much where you get to watch your friends fight it out. So I thought it was like really cool. And then it says, getting hungry, go to Eats, go to Eats to enjoy a good meal. So yeah, like I said, I don't know what was with me to advertise it. Maybe I was just playing around with it because kind of makes sense. If you're going in the area, they would advertise a restaurant if you get hungry during watching something. They would do that. So this place actually advertises my little Eats Cafe, which is over here. If you look at this, all these buildings seem to be in the same style, except for that building over there is made out of wood and netherrack, and that building's just fully made out of wood. But most of these buildings all have like that same design. So this is welcome to Eats Cafe, and when you go in, it looks completely different than what it looked like on the outside. So it looks like on the outside is like this. It's all stone. It just looks like this. And that's why this is here. It's probably because there's actually redstone underneath this, if I'm not wrong. Yes, there was. So it's covering up the redstone blocks so that you can have light in here just like that. It was all made of iron, diamonds. I don't know what's with me. I always built out of resources such as iron, diamonds, and gold, and then I had a lot of these lights. And this is how I used to make like my little stools. I still make my stools like this if I have to, but mostly I use the carpet nowadays. So yes, you have a lot of food to choose from. You got bread, steak, chicken, pork, fish, cookies, pie, and either a drink of some nice water and some milk. And then there's cake, just in case people just want to eat the cake. And right back here are some furnaces so the chefs could cook, or at least the tenders could cook the food. And yeah, very interesting floor pattern too. A lot of glowstone and wool. That used to be like my biggest design also, is this flooring right here. That used to be like a big thing to me too. Because I always thought it looked nice. Back then I thought it looked nice. But as I grew into building more and more, my taste just kind of just grew out of this type of stuff. And I started building bigger and better things. So this world's finally done. I know there's a lot of explaining in this world, but this world was my main PvP life. I got into kit PvP for the first time, and I loved kit PvP. Kit PvP was like one of my favorite game modes because it was just really fun. And I always like back then I used to play the server that had like a huge castle in it, and I always sat at the top because people up there were chill, and if I wanted to fight, I'll jump down and I'll go fight other people. So it was really fun back then. So now we're finally moving on to the next map, because that map took us quite a while. I'm sorry. I just really like to talk about stuff because I'm very interested in these worlds. And these worlds kind of bring back some memories to me, even though there was a world that I had no memories of. I wish I had the memories of it, but I don't. So we're going to Just Creative. So this world I just called Just Creative because I had probably so many worlds already called Creative that I just called it Just Creative. Oh my god, I remember this world. Looking at the bed build, I know what world this is already. This is a world where I built statues of my many of skins, and also a giant bed, which I'm on top of right now. If you look at this, it's a nice giant bed I'm on top of. Like, I just decided to build a bed for some reason. And here's the statues. These are my super old skins back in 2013 to 2014. If you guys look, I did not use the hat layer at all for skins by just looking at the statues. I used the hat layer only for like the hoodies, the headphones, and the bows, or the hats itself. That's all I used it for. I never really used hat layers at all for the hair because I didn't think that was a thing. Until, like, nowadays, hat layers are way more popular. Whoopsie, I just made something fall off. Oh well, I could clean that up later. But right now, I just gotta record. Bleh. That kind of stinks, but it's okay. So this was during the time when I drew really flat skins. Really flat. Except for the head sometimes had a hat. So as you guys see, there's a thing about these two skins in the middle. I used to really love rainbow skins. Because there was a blur thing on a skin thing I used. And I used that. And nowadays when I look back at it, I just don't see the skins the same way as I used to. Because I grew out of them. They do not look good at all. Like, to the world now, they're probably like the worst looking skins I've ever made. But to me back then, they're the best skins I've ever made. Because I thought they looked cool and stuff. They do look pretty cool in like the statue form. I do love looking back at this world and seeing it in the statue form that is. Because it looks really nice. And this is way different from this one. And as you guys can see, the ones actually on the sides are way different. This one was incomplete apparently. I never came back to this world and finished it, sadly. I don't even know what skin this one is. It's probably like one of my cotton candy wolves. Yes, I call this skin cotton candy wolf because I used to make sibling skins for me and my sister. I was the blue cotton candy, she was the pink cotton candy. We still go by that type of thing, but not in this way. Not much anymore, but then I believe this one was just normal me, which brown hair, of course, brown eyes, normal me. Another thing that you could see from back then is these two skins have creeper faces. And when I was looking back through all my skins, a lot of them had creeper faces on the back. I realize that now. I used to draw so many creeper faces on my skins, and I don't know why. I just did. But here is a representation of, I think, an Enderman egg and a creeper egg. So yeah, that's what these are. Very interestingly. And then you can hardly see the black wool against the here. I think I should have used like gray, like a dark gray, like, let me see, gray. Now that I'm looking at this, I shouldn't have used obsidian. I probably should have used like this color. Yeah, because it probably would have looked better and showed the egg more than what that does. And then these are just all my types of swords, such as diamond and gold, stone and wood, emerald and iron, and then redstone and lapis. So yeah, I built a sword out of every resource. I don't know why, but back then I really loved building swords too, so that was one of my biggest things. I don't know who I was building here at all, but it looks slightly familiar, like with these shoes. Like, these things look familiar. Maybe it was one of my skins, I don't know. It just looks familiar. I don't know who it was, but yeah, let's carry on to the next world because there's not too much to talk about, but those were my old skins of how they looked. And a skin build oh, I don't know why. I was thinking that was good because it just didn't look as good as it does now. Okay. Alright, another battle arena. Another one. And I think this one's like a different one. Yeah, like a completely different one. Yeah, here we go. This is this one. And if you guys look at this, I'm just gonna go game mode. Oh wait, I didn't have cheats on in this world. I think this one has actually opened the land for cheats because I don't have cheats on. If you guys look at this, it's a sleep here if you want to spawn here. This is once again where you had to sleep to set your spawn point, or else, you know, you would die and you wouldn't spawn here. So this is the doors, of course, the nice type of lever thing. This is when I simply just put these down and then glowstone as doors. I don't know what I liked about this building style. I can't see it anymore. But yes, this is how I used to build. Like, obsidian, glowstone, glass, jack-o'-lanterns, glowstone again, and yeah, I don't know. I just don't see why I built like that anymore. But hey, I was having fun. I can't blame myself, and this is a lot of torches. I must have been with someone. There's no way I placed that many torches all by myself. I'm not gonna lie. There's no way I did that all by myself. But here we have the actual arena itself, and if you look over here, it gives you food. Actually, it's just like a chest open thing, and then it'll just pop out food from here. You get a chance of a golden apple and stuff, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna eat a pie real quick so I can run around. So it looks like I put water in this one, so just in case if you're on fire from someone's fire sword, You could jump in and oh yeah, I had my own sword on me. This is called the Night Angel sword. I only had KB on it apparently. So that's all I want on this, but just normal diamond gear and yeah. This is pretty much just for this battle arena. Not too much to this battle arena like my last one, but I still don't know why I liked building with these blocks right here. I don't know. It was just me back then. I can't blame myself. I was young and to me that looked interesting. So, off to the next world. I don't remember too much about that world. I think I was with someone though. Definitely was with someone because there's no way I could place that many torches alone. So, build a base and live in it. Another one of these. So, here's another one of these things. This one I kind of remember. It's a little hazy, but I think I remember this. I think me and my sister did this world together. Yeah, I think it was me and my sister in this world. And what it was is that we had to build a base, and after we built the base, we had to survive in it. So pretty much it was just super flat, as you guys can see. It was miner's dream, I believe. It was the tunnel. I think it was the tunneler's dream, super flat. And yeah, we built this together. I think I built the wall because this design looks familiar. I think she helped me build some stuff. I don't remember what she built. But I know I built some things around here. I don't remember who built what, but yeah, this is still the old building styles. We had a nice furnace room where we smelted all our stuff. And then we had an anvil area, just a small little anvil right here. We had a storage room, it looks like. I don't remember if there's anything in it. Let's check. Nope, nothing in there. Let's see if any... Oh wow, yes, this has something in it. It's just like a bunch of randomly enchanted... I think we actually put it to the enchantment table and just enchanted it randomly. Other than like taking the books and enchanting it. Yeah, that's what we did. So yeah, it's like full of just enchanted stuff. And then we got this one, which is all the axes. Looks like I have one of them, I think. Yeah, this is the one I'm using. Pickaxes. I don't have any pickaxes on me, so... Yeah, it just looks like we just took a bunch of stuff and we enchanted them. This one, we actually did enchant with unbreaking, which is actually pretty smart so that they don't break while we're farming. And then these ones are just empty chests. Compasses, in case we need compasses. I'm just checking if I actually have anything in this anywhere. It doesn't look like it. And we never went mining in this world, that's definitely for sure. So yeah, there's like no diamonds. This is just me looking at the blocks I built with, because once again, as you guys can see, the walls, I used the resources again. Because for some reason I really like using diamond blocks and iron blocks and gold blocks as building blocks. And once again, just like I said in the last video, really big farm. We always built the biggest farms. That's something about us, is that we liked having big farms that we had to harvest. But big isn't bad. Big is actually really good, so you have lots of food. And then we also had a fountain in the middle, which looks really cute. And this was the actual house itself, where we actually slept and stuff, so that we didn't have to worry about like nights having mobs and stuff. Because you guys can see the double bed. I was definitely with my sister at this moment. So cake, we got cookies. We never got to making cake, sadly, as you guys can see, because there's no cake in the chest. That's saddening to see. But yes, I think that was another block I really loved, was the cake block. I think I really liked the cake block back then. So we actually did harvest a few of these, if you guys look in the chest. I did not put this in here in creative. We actually harvested these because, as you guys can see, large farm, I had to take good care of it, so. Here's the XP from something I killed this earlier, but this is actually the enchantment area. Our nice enchantment room, just full of books and stuff. And I think that's about it for this world. This is just the brewing room. Looks like we actually did fill up the chest with brewing items, which is interesting. Never think I'd do that. Oops, keep accidentally hitting inventory. And yeah, that's our brewing room pretty much. Looks like we should have like more buckets so that we can have more buckets of water for our brewing stuff. But yeah, we didn't really do that. I guess we didn't think about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this door and we'll leave this world. So yeah, that's just one of our like challenges that we really like doing, just building a random base, and we had to do survival in it. And super flat world, so. City. This is a city world, apparently. So let's see what the city world looks like. It's gotta look really nice. Oh, yes, I do remember this. This city world was one of the ones I really loved back then, because the way it came out, but as you guys can see, it's unfinished. Like a lot of my other builds, unfinished. That was a common thing for me back then, so I never really finished builds. It's because I was probably into servers back then that, you know, single player started getting lonely, which I can't blame myself, because single player, if you don't have anybody with you, is proper lonely. So yeah, this is just like giant fountains and stuff, and a trees building. I believe it was for like another survival thing, so if you're in survival you can get a bunch of types of wood here, and then we're gonna have like a few more other buildings, such probably I don't know, probably like a repair place and other places to go to. So I don't know what I was planning with this world. As you guys see, we have a nice huge centerpiece. I'll actually look at it from above. That's what the centerpiece looks like. I used to build so square-like, other than like how I build now. Nowadays, if I was to build something like this, I'll make it more rounded, and probably, yeah, probably just round it out a lot more than what I have here. This is just like a bunch of squares, and then a huge triangle around it. And yeah, a lot more different than how I build now. Like, very interesting. And as you guys can see, I really liked building fountains back then too. That's another thing I'm starting to see here. Is I really, really love fountains. I still love fountains to this very day, because fountains are fun. So here is our next world, called So Flat. Let's see what's so flat about it. Let's see what we got in this. Oh yes, it's this world. My sister was with me in this world, definitely. I was not alone in this world. This is like a build thing between me and my sister that we were doing. I remember this because this was her sheep and this was my sheep. As you can see, he's a little chubby sheep, so cute. But then this is my sheep. I was starting to improve on like building statues at this very time, so building statues is getting a little bit more easier for me, as you guys can see. And then over here we got the Enderman, which I believe this is my sister's right here. Of course, it's me again with the cake. Enderman with cake, and it's me and her is a beautiful grass block. So cute. But yeah, back then I really did love cake. So yeah, and now you can see why I have cake full to this day now. I think I was actually supposed to have cake full to this day. Maybe it was luck. So this one's mine. I know that for sure because I used to go a huge time into more decorative, and I used the yellow because I was looking at the creeper more, and I saw some yellow, I saw some green and white, and that's how it came out. And then this is my sister's, which also looks really nice too. Like, yeah, admit, these are some nice looking creepers. As you guys can see, I used the gray and then she used that. Like, I think I like hers for like the mouth here more because she put way more detail into it. Me, I just went the plain route and didn't put too much detail in the mouth. So yeah, we both did a really good job at these builds. And this is actually super flat, but I think back then super flat used to be all sand other than all grass blocks on the floor. So that's why it looks like this. So that is very interesting that it's different nowadays than it was back then. Because back then it was just like this huge desert. Or else I'm the one who set it like this, but I don't remember setting it like this. I think I just made this super flat world, and then what we did is we built in it. So maybe this was during a time when everything was pretty much sand other than the beautiful green that we saw nowadays. So now we are on to the next one, since I don't have too much to talk about in that one. Not too much at least. But you guys can tell I was increasingly getting better at building by my sheep, so. We're on to the world called Ender Creeper. I don't know if I talked about this yet, but me and my sister also, when we first started MC, we started going by a theme. I was the Ender Creeper, and she was an Ender Cat, which is very interesting. So I was Ender Creeper, so big time I like the Ender Creeper. And that's probably why I had so many creepers on my skins, is because I was the Ender Creeper, and I decided to keep that symbol on me. But kind of got out of that phase, and well, we're on to this world. This world is just called Ender Creeper. It looks like all I did was just build a house, probably in creative, and just enjoyed some survival. So this is actually a much more different shaped house than what I built now. Skeleton's gonna start shooting at me. I'm actually wondering if I have any armor. Do I have any armor? I do, but it's really damaged. Dang. Look how damaged this gear is. I must have been messing around a lot. And yes, this is during the time when I used to add every single enchantment to things, so don't blame me. It was just how I was back then. Nowadays I'm not like that. Now I know what goes with what armor and what goes with what weapon. But as you guys can see, this weapon literally has sharpness 5, knockback. Like literally has every sword enchantment on it along with the other things. So I was not the best, okay? And then here's our upstairs chest. Oh wow, we got a lot more armor up here if I ever needed any. So if I wanted a fresh set, I could just trade it off for one of these. Yeah, I know. I cheated a lot back then. Back then, I would do a little bit of original survival, and then I would probably like just do a cheat type of survival where like I spawn myself a lot of stuff, and then I go in survival and play around. So that's the type of person I was back then. So yeah, just looking back at this, I'm pretty disappointed in myself that I always cheated, but hey, I had fun. I can't blame myself for having fun. If you're gonna have fun with this type of stuff, go ahead. Just have some fun. Play MC in your own way. It's okay. Do the way I did. So now we're off to the next world. I don't remember too much about that world, sadly. My memory just went boom. Like, I don't remember what type of survival I did or how far I got in survival in that world. I don't remember too much about that world because my memory since 2016 just vanished. So yeah, that sucks. I wish I could get those memories back. But some of these worlds I do remember. Here's a hero's journey. I believe this was between me and my sister. I do remember this name because I looked at this world once, and it was a tree house. Yeah. If you guys look at this, this is like a tree house, like big time one. And what this was is it was a survival world between me and my sister. So as you guys can see, if you start from like the bottom, I actually built this out here because I want our tree to look pretty cool. I was inspired by someone, I think. I was inspired by someone to do this, but mine came out as more of like the not too appeasing version of it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. At least I could just repair it because it's not that hard. So I believe this was once again just me and my sister playing survival. We had cheats on, of course, but I think this is actually legit, like big time legit. This tree is upside down, it looks like. Is this tree really upside down? What? It looks like there's an upside down tree right here. That's very interesting. Maybe we built that out and we made this? I don't know. But it really does look like an upside down tree. So we got a huge jungle over here, so I could probably say we did build this legit, considering jungle trees. And then this. We probably did cheat in bone meal, probably. I don't remember. My memory is like the worst when it comes to these things. But this was a survival world between me and my sister. I think we did cheat some stuff in though, and we just turned it into like a play around type of world once again. So yeah, never really took survival seriously. We always just cheated in some things. So I believe this is my bed, probably. I don't remember. And then this was someone else's bed. I don't remember whose bed was which. Maybe this was my sister's, and that one over there was mine. I don't remember. Like, I'm not remembering this clearly. But then we go up some more, and here's our enchantment area, the anvil's over here, and the brewing stand is up here, so. Yeah, I think we just cheated on a lot of things in this world, too. It's normal for me back then. But hey, I could tell you guys nowadays, I have played legit survival, and in none of my worlds I have defeated the actual Ender Dragon, none of them, so. Yeah, I actually fulfilled that last year. I played legit survival because I was bored, and I defeated the Ender Dragon, so I did it. So we are out of this world because there's not too much to talk about. There's a witch right there. I just realized that. I was like, wow, a witch right there. This is, I think, before witches spawn naturally too, I think this is like back then when you had to find witches also, and then they added that in like where witches just spawn everywhere. So this place is called Crystal Valley. I'll show you guys this world, and here we go. Alright, this world. As you guys can see, we start off facing it, slash weather, clear 1000, and slash time, set day. And I can already see that I have golden tools in my inventory. If you guys don't actually know why I have gold items, this is actually during the time when I was a huge Sky fan, if you guys know who Sky is, and gold was called another item. If you guys know who he is, and he doesn't do Minecraft anymore, sadly, so if you are new to like the YouTube and the new phase of like Minecraft and all that stuff, you probably wouldn't know Sky. But back then, Sky used to play a lot of Minecraft. And I was huge time into his channel, and he always called the tools butter, or just gold itself butter. So back then I really loved watching his videos, so of course I called my tools that, and yeah. Cringy me back then used to be a huge fangirl thing, so don't mind me. So then there's like this huge fountain thing. You can't even get into it from here. Like you can't even look at it from here. You really have to be flying to look at it. And then we got some chandeliers, and then we got this like really interesting roof. Like look at this roof. It goes out one, and then it goes out another one. This is a pretty cool looking roof, I'll admit. But it's just that the building is a huge box. So that's all this building is. That's how I used to build also. It's just a huge box and then design on the inside. But there wasn't very much design inside, so I could see more back here, and you guys probably saw it through all the glass. There is more right here. I don't remember if I built this fountain right here. I have no memory of it still. Probably have. I think I was with someone at the time. Probably my sister hanging out and watching me build, probably. But I do have like a faint memory of me placing in the color to this crown. I can remember that, like a little bit. It's faintly there, but my memory isn't like fully there. And I don't remember building this, but I think I really loved this back then because there was just a bunch of trees around a nice fountain, just like that, made of emeralds once again, using all the resources. And once again with the redstone lamps, and then another again, a huge farm again. So yeah, you guys see, we really liked really large farms, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just that, man, all the harvesting you have to do. And now we're here at the nether portal, which is really cool because I have like this little like redstone door with a nice gold floor and with a red carpet. Gold and red always go well together, and to this day I can agree that it goes together. So nether base, once you go to the nether, go ahead and enjoy. That's what it says on the sign. So I think there was a sign over here on this one. No, there wasn't. There's nothing explaining this place, so no. How over here, were there any signs over here to explain what this was? This giant building? I think I do remember placing down a lot of checkerboard designs. But like I said, my memory still isn't the best thing. From 2016, my memory just got damaged and just never really came back to me. But yeah, I used to really love checkerboard designs, as you guys can see. So finally off to the next world. Alright, everyone, that's where we're going to wrap up this video. If you guys have enjoyed, this is a preview to your next world. This is like the sneak peek. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. Also, I'll never ever record in the afternoon again because it's like the worst time. And I'm sorry you guys have to hear all this background noise. I wish there was a quieter place to go. But the only time I can record without a bunch of sound in the background is at night or just really early in the morning after I wake up. So that's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the background noise and my commentary. I'm probably gonna be adding music so you don't hear it too much. So I'm gonna wrap up the video here. If you guys want more of this, be sure to show the support once again that you get like you guys did last time. And also, if you guys are new and you enjoy the series, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, be sure to leave a like if you guys want more of this. And yes, I've actually figured that out off camera that yes, there is a guardian temple around here. And thankfully it did not mess up my world where my build was, because this is it right here. So yeah. This is an old world and I brought to 1.8. Probably not the best idea, but I did that. Oops. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys can see 2 videos per day, or just only 1 because I try my best. Today's gonna be 1 video because, of course, it's the 4th of July and I want to relax a little bit and wait until night so I can see those beautiful fireworks. So I hope you guys all have the best 4th of July and have a great life out there. Be safe if you guys are heading out for the 4th of July, or if you're blowing off fireworks, be safe, don't hurt yourself, and have lots of fun. So, see you, my fellow stars.